Hey, it's Mylena, and in April I decided to fly halfway across the world to Australia. So, let's see how it went. The journey begins on the 14th of April with a train to the airport, Amsterdam's Schiphol to be precise. From there, I took the plane to Guangzhou, China. There we go, I landed. And this is Guangzhou Airport. Beautiful views, looks like any other airport I've been to. And from there, I took the plane to Brisbane.
Please make sure that seatbelt fastened device is level powered off. Thank you. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing.
My first day in Brisbane, I just did some basic sightseeing, walking around the CBD, and here's a view of the South Bank, which I think is really stunning. At some point, I walked in on a bunch of news reporters doing a segment on the Australian Olympics team. And later that evening, we decided to hike this mountain next to Brisbane to try to catch the sunset overlooking the city. On the 18th of April, I met up with a bunch of girls from my hostel and we walked around the botanical gardens and we went to this place called Fortitude Valley, which has a bunch of bars and nightclubs there. And we had a little drink and it was really cute. The following day, I decided to go to Gold Coast, a city just south of Brisbane, which is very famous for its very long stretch of beach, and a lot of surfers love going there. There's also a spot called Surfers Paradise. But personally, I did not really like the city. Maybe it's because I got there too late and there was basically no one on the beaches. And I'm not used to beaches that have skyscrapers right next to it. That was shocking to me. The mall was great though. It was super beautiful and big and had so many stores. But yeah, Gold Coast, not for me, but very beautiful anyways. Now gonna head to Byron Bay, so goodbye Brisbane, and I'll see you in more than a month. Yeah, that's where I was staying by the way. Chill backpackers. Well, I made it to Byron Bay and it's not completely dark yet, so... Those are bats. Damn. It's day one in Byron Bay, and I expected the weather forecast to be cloudy and rainy-ish, but then it's bright sun. Where is the sun? There she is. Beautiful. And so I'm on this walk that was suggested by the hostel to take, and then you can get to see all the nice little sights of Byron. So I'm now walking next to the highway, which is yummy great, to this place called the farm. Do you see any crocodiles? Neither do I. Also, look. I'm gonna see if maybe I can find them, but I don't think so. But if I do, that would be so cute. I made it! The farm! It's starting to rain, but that's okay, because look at that. That's the lighthouse of Byron. This looks so much like an island you just wash up ashore on. Now I'm finally going up to see the lighthouse. Wow. You see it there? There is the lighthouse. I made it to yet another lookout point. Dude, the sea is so wild. Ah, it's such nice weather now. Boom. You see the seagulls? Whoa. And then there's the beach, Watego Beach. And there's the beautiful sun. Yeah. And there's a lone person going to swim. And then there's me. It is so beautiful. Wow. Amazing. today I surfed, and surfing went well. I am not good at that shit, but it's fine. I'm gonna surf tomorrow again, and hopefully it goes well, better, because okay, it was fun. It was fun. The waves weren't that big. I was able to get up on the board once, fully upright, but then the other times I just crouched down with my hands touching my board. And tomorrow I'm gonna wear a full-on body wetsuit because my knees, they got kind of scratched up. I went just now to the railway, which is like this bar. It's really fucking fun. If you're ever in Byron, go there. And I saw the sunset at the tank. Very beautiful. Everyone was smoking weed there, so that was kind of fun. It was also kind of sketchy to get there because you had to climb up on an AC. That was very weird, but it was fun anyways. Great views. Really loved it. Really wish I stayed in Byron one full more day, like one extra night. Because I feel like I did everything in a way, but then also not really. Byron, 10 out of 10, dude. Amazing place. Plans for tomorrow are surfing in the morning, 8:30. No, sunrise walk to the lighthouse. Gonna get up at 4:30, I think. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully I hear my alarm. And then at 8:30 is hopefully my surfing lesson. 5, breaking 30 is my bus to Coffs Harbour. And it's also been raining quite a bit. Well, in the evening, luckily, so that's pretty chill. But it's also funny because it's really tropical rain, where it rains strongly for, what, maximum 10 seconds, then it stops, and it starts up again, and stops. But yeah. Good morning. It's now currently 4:53 a.m. and I decided, since it's my last day here in Byron, that I would catch the sunset at the lighthouse, which is a common thing that people do, since it's at the easternmost part of Australia, basically. So then you can see the sunrise, and apparently it's supposed to be very beautiful. So now it's super dark. And my goal is, it takes around 45 minutes to get there by walk, which I'm doing. So I'm hoping that by the time I get there, it starts kind of becoming light, and then I can see the difference from, well, night to day here. That must be really nice. You see the light over there? That's the lighthouse. Wait, it's gonna come back again. Boom! It's already starting to clear up. Nearly there. Can you see the slight shade of pink? Exciting, it's happening. I made it. There's the lighthouse. And I am slightly too early, in the sense that the sun will not be peaking just yet. But that's okay. Look at this view. And the sun's gonna come from around there, I think. But yeah. Beautiful! And boy, that walk was insane. It was so steep. There were so many stairs to go up. That was a fucking workout. But that's okay. A little morning workout. Never hurt nobody, I think. But yeah, grab your popcorn. She is starting. Well, the sun has risen. And the rain has started. Unfortunately, it's way too cloudy to actually see the sunrise, so that was a bit unfortunate, but whatever. Also, episode 10,000 on Mylena is not making smart decisions. I fully had a rain jacket. I left it in the room. I could have taken it and not been wet right now. there's already surfers, and it's 6:30 in the morning. Brother, crazy boys. I saw a wallaby while walking down. There was rustling in the foliage, and I stop and I look, and there's this wallaby that is like a small, I guess, kangaroo-esque thing. But I guess it's their rabbits, maybe. And then it was just, it's brown, and he was looking at me, and I was looking at him. And I wanted to take a picture, but then he scurried away. Good morning. I left Byron last night. It was raining the whole day, so then it was also kind of meh. But then I had to take the bus at 5 p.m. and I got to Coffs Harbour, which is where I am now. Wow! At like 10:30. I'm glad I'm here only in passing because I think that there's nothing really much to do here. To be honest, we're gonna check it out. So now it's 10 a.m. and I had a little bit of a lazy morning start. It's also raining. Not as hard as it was like 5 minutes ago, so that's why I feel safer taking my phone out. So since it's a rainy day, I think I'm gonna just walk around. There is a theater. That thing is a theater, like a movie theater. So I think I might just, do rainy day activities. Go to the theater. I mean, also my outfit. I'm not wearing any clothes, but I promise you I am. But also if I were not, that would be smart because it'd get wet anyways. So maybe I should not be wearing any clothes. Okay. Anyways, Coffs Harbour. So this is kind of what the street where I live in looks like. Okay, you cannot really see it, but then in the far there, next to the gas station, is basically the entrance. It's Aussie Tail Backpackers, and it's an alright hostel. Clean. But yeah, my goal now is I want to go check out the theater, see what shows they're playing. Coffs Harbour. And I think that that's the Aboriginal flag, but I'm not entirely too sure. But yeah, that's a little update from me. Today's an okay day. I mean, it's raining, yeah, but oh well, that's what a rain jacket is for. Video time. Wow. And then I'm gonna walk to Mutton Bird Island, wherever that is. Marina. And I think that either that one is Mutton Bird Island. Yeah, I think that's the one. I made it to the island, and those holes in the dirt, those are all burrows of the mutton bird. And then they come here to lay their eggs in these little holes that they cover up, of course. The eggs have hatched. The birds, they fly up, guided by the moon apparently. So yeah, and the reason they're named mutton bird is because back when they were hunted, there were reports saying that they tasted like mutton. So that's why, the more you know, eh? Still on Mutton Bird Island, and the rain has picked up again. Hey, that's cute, actually. A little viewpoint place. So today is already much than yesterday. You can already see some blue, and it's not raining. This is where I was staying, Aussie Tail. Walk through it, and then you turn, and then it's in there. It's pretty chill, super laid back, and yeah, there's a bunch of people. Some of them I feel like have been there for a while, and others have just been passing through. There's a whole television. Honestly, it's very homely, I feel like. But yeah, plan for now is, it is now currently, hello, 10:39, and my bus leaves at 3:10, so I have until around 2:20 to do whatever I want. So I'm gonna go to the Botanical Gardens, see if they're open today, because today's Anzac Day, so which is like a national public holiday in Australia where they commemorate the World War I soldiers who died at this place called Anzac. I'm not entirely sure of the whole thing. So a lot of places are closed because public holiday, which fair. So I'm gonna see if that one's open. And I'm gonna walk there, and then I'm gonna come back, grab my stuff, and get on the bus to Sydney. Made it to the Botanic Gardens, and judging by the amount of cars, I think she's open. Let me try something. Does that work? Does that look cool? I made it to the Botanical Gardens, and a little map. Wait, it's upside down. A little map. And I'm just gonna walk around, see what there is to see. Hopefully spot some koalas, but I doubt it. But yeah, I'm gonna do, I think, the Grand Circuit since I have time. Goes all around. Yum. The sun is shining, that's so nice. Over there is also swamp, hopefully with no crocodiles. But if anything, I can outrun them. No, I can't. They're super speedy. Oh, whoa, look, this thing's leaking. You see the sap? Whoa, interesting. So many trees. Also, there was a small bug that flew onto me earlier, and I am glad no one was around to see my reaction. I was not expecting it to be sunny today. I thought it was going to be rainy like yesterday, or maybe a bit less rain. But boy, wearing jeans is not really the move right now. Those are the sensory gardens, and you can just walk and it's very calming, except for the crows. And then over there is the rainforest area. So now I'm gonna check what's in the glass house. But oh my god, look at that! There's cacti. That's kind of cool. Look, we found a local resident. Wow, it's humongous. I'm now in the Japanese section of the garden. Sadly, the red bridge is closed. Dang it. But as one would expect, it's very serene, very calm. On the whole, pretty awesome. Also, look at this plant. Those look so much like bananas. It's freaky. I was about to leave the botanical gardens, but then on the way out, they have like a notice board with the different animals you can see in the botanical gardens, and they say 3 koalas in the gardens, and I think that this is the tree that they prefer, Grove eucalyptus. So I'm gonna see if I can find them, but if I can't, that's fine because there's only 3 of them. Whoa! Wow, it's so beautiful. I'm honestly happy that I decided to go back into the botanical gardens because the main road is kind of nice. It has a bunch of really nice plants. Unfortunately, I did not find koalas despite my best efforts, but that's okay. We'll get them next time, boys. But I did learn a lot. Honestly, it was kind of fun to just walk around. Plus, it's great weather, so it was nice to get some shade. And these little zigzags. So this is called the gum eucalyptus tree. And then those are basically moths that have laid eggs under the tree bark. And then when the eggs, the pupae, hatch, It's the larva that just like goes through it and digs in the bark until it grows wings and flies out. Also, it is now 1 p.m. approximately, so that means I have around an hour and a half until I have to leave. There's a museum of arts and relics or something that is open apparently still, so I'm going to check if that's true. Dude, this is so cool. I just left the museum. Honestly, it was so fun. It was so nice. It's free entry for the museum itself. There was an exposition called Relics, which seems really cool, but then you have to pay $21. And I also don't have time for that. It's just Lego displays, which seems really cool, and it would have been fun to see, but I don't have that much time. But the museum was so sick. It was so well made and very interesting. There's a bunch of videos and also a lot of interactive displays. Now it's just time to go back and grab my stuff and then say goodbye to this place. Yep. Okay, ciao. Dude, this house looks sick. Also, I feel like there's a lot of houses like this one, or that one over there. And I don't know if it's typical Australian or typical to this region specifically. So, I'm all packed up and ready to go. I got my snacks. It's a 10-hour, oh, nice. It's so beachy. And 10-hour bus ride. So, I have lunch and dinner and some snacks, a book, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's daytime now, so hopefully I get some nice coastal views.